Hello, my friends. Today I'd like to present a short meditation that you can use whether you're seated, or you could be standing up, or you could actually be seated in a chair. This is a meditation based on something that I learned from my teacher, Sally Kempton, and it helps us to put together a couple things that will help us to focus the mind and give us more concentration. And that's adding a slight movement, even if it's just thinking of a movement, and then also giving the mind something to think about. So what it's called is the slow metronome. So on an inhalation, what we do is we think of ourselves moving to the left, and then we come back to center on our exhale, and then we move to the right on our next inhalation, and then back to the center on the exhale. So again, it's just a slight movement to the left, back to center on your exhale, and then inhaling again to the opposite side, so to the right. What we can do are a couple things. It can be left, center, right, center, as we inhale and exhale. Or it could even be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whichever would work for you to put some numbers into it, or whether the left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. Keep in mind that if you do get a little lost, like the thoughts come in and you say to yourself, I don't remember which side I was breathing in on, just start again. And then try to keep the concentration on the breath and movement together. The inhale, the exhale, the inhale, the exhale. And that effort of just bringing it back constantly, even when you have become distracted, and the more you can let go of the frustration of losing the focus and just saying, I'm beginning again, affects not only your meditation, but also perhaps the way that you might handle something in the outside world. So I'd like to do this together, and just keeping in mind that come back to it whenever you need it. So coming into a comfortable seat. So in this case, being either seated on the floor or in a chair, and then let your eyes close. Get a sense into the base of your posture. If you are pretty much even between your left and right side, then have a nice extension up through the spine so we can have as much air, prana, the life force, go through our body. So with your eyes closed, let your shoulders just relax down away from your ears. Let the muscles of the face and head just relax, and the muscles of the eyeballs. Just let them just be suspended and not too much effort to hold. And you may, depending on where your hands are, want to just bring your index finger and your thumb together in Jhana Mudra. And for a moment, just allowing your breath to be soft, but paying attention to the inhale being long and your exhale being just as long. I'm going to talk us through a little bit of the metronome to kind of get us into the rhythm. So on your next inhalation, you're going to feel your body slightly move over to the left. As your exhale begins, come back to center. As your next inhalation begins, allow yourself to slightly move to your right. And then the exhalation will bring you back to center. Starting again, your next inhale will take you to the left. Your exhalation always bringing you back to center. Your next inhale, taking you to the right, and then back to center on your exhalation. You can add right, exhale, left, exhale, right, center, left, center. Bringing your attention inward and focusing on your inhale and exhale to one side, center, other side, center. Using this exercise for focus, so if you've lost your place, just begin again. Observe for yourself if you're in the flow of the inhale to one side and the exhale to center. If you've gotten caught in a thought, just simply breathe into it and start again. On your next exhalation, as you come back to center, just staying in that spot, still breathing nice and deep, but from center, no movement. And just observe whether or not the practice today was difficult or easy or somewhere in the middle. Just noting if perhaps this technique works for you. And then let's bring our hands in front of our heart in Anjali Mudra, symbol of reverence for the very life force that we contain within us. And reminding ourselves that it is not the perfection of our practices that we seek, but the constancy which helps to open us up to that inner place inside of great fulfillment and peace, and knowing that we're always connected. join me in one Om, one sweet Om to end our practice today. So we'll breathe out and in. Om.